Alrighty then. Hello and once again, good evening YouTube, and welcome back. Welcome back to some more Nascar Thunder 2004, and this is the classic career mode. Last time, we won at California. Yep. And Ricky Rudd took the win at Richmond, but don't worry, I'm still horrible in points. 28th as a matter of fact. That was indeed the first top 10 of the playthrough, and probably the last one until at least Infineon. We got a problem. I can't afford to fix this and also be able to overhaul this body so it's not shit. So we're going to take our car rating of 57 car into the All-Star race, which I am locked into thanks to winning at California. And we're just going to hope that I win $1 million, and that'll fix all my problems, right? Right? It'll fix all my problems, won't it? I mean, if we even have top 10 pace, I would be shocked. So, where are we starting in the All-Star race? 11th. That's a reasonable starting spot. How many cars are in the All-Star race? There are 21. Okay, so we just need to beat one car. One car needs to be beat. But don't forget, in segment 1, you must make a 4-tire green flag pit stop. 4-tire green flag pit stop. Yep. We have to rely on the pit crew. Yep. Oh yeah, baby. We are relying on that pit crew. That is a thing that we're doing, and we only have 10 laps. 10 fucking laps in this segment. Alright. Sure, why not? Okay, video game is happening. Okay. You know something cool about the All-Star race is that they had double file restarts. And that tells me that the double file restart code is in this game. So, like, there may be a way to transfer the, you know, the double file restart code into the regular game, and you can just have double file restarts for the whole game, you know? And since this race is broken up into 3 segments, you'd think that there would be a way to implement stage racing into this game. Like, I don't know how it would be done. Like, you probably would have to eliminate cars, but like, if you just eliminated the last place runner, like, they'd probably be out of the race anyway because this game has so many mechanical failures, but yeah. So here we are in the All-Star race. We need to win in order to get any money. You could win a segment, and I think the segments are worth 100K each, which would be pretty big, but that would require having speed. And if we're able to win one segment, bitch, we should just win the fucking All-Star race for the million. But as you can see, I lost 5 spots on the start and have yet to gain a single one back. So yeah, that's just how this race is going. But we are faster than, well, not really faster than anyone. I mean, just look at we got Waltrip and Benson in front of me, who are 2 guys that I should be able to fucking outdrive. And they're just ahead of me, because of course they are. And then of course this is Charlotte, where it's a 1.5-mile track, it's a quad oval track. We want to have negative 1.5 rounds of wedge. And we don't have negative 1.5 rounds of wedge, because this is classic career mode where we have default setup. So yeah, basically. We're pretty much just fucked. There haven't been any stupid winners this season besides me, which keeps this field pretty reasonably empty. We're stuck with Ward for winning in 2002. We're stuck with Terry Labonte for being a past champion. Are there any other 2002 winners that we were just stuck in this race? I guess Sterling Marlin. I don't know if he ever won an All-Star race. Johnny Benson's in here. Waltrip. Yeah, there's a bunch of guys. I mean, Waltrip wins pretty often in this game, actually. But yeah, if you could get a good roll with like a season where like 2 guys win 13 races, then you're in pretty good shape. Yeah. So we do need to pit at some point. I've gained basically nothing. I wish there was money that you got for just making it through the segments, like a guaranteed 50K for getting past segment 1 and then another 50K for getting into the final segment. Because we've got enough speed to make it into segment 3, But, like, as we run in 10th, that's only because people pit. And speaking of pitting, we need to do that right now. Or at some point, period. Preferably as early as possible, because, okay, if a caution comes out, then you're super duper fucked. 4-tire pit stop. Yay for the 4-tire pit stop. Alright, pit crew, time to not fuck up. We literally just need to beat one car. One car we need to beat. Okay? One car. That's all it's gonna take. We gotta beat one car. That was a shorter than, that was under 10-second transition there. That was, these guys are getting better. They can't just, you know, keep sucking their dicks. You know, we'd be in good shape. Alright, I got a feel I'm in last. Speed. I mean, there's cars behind us. So it looks like we're gonna get 20th, which is what matters. Now, ideally, I'd have gotten a lot of spots and we'd be into the top 5 by now because you have such bad restarts. Alright, we're gonna end this stage in 14th, which is really bad. Because that means we're gonna start on the outside, and that is the exact position that I need to finish in order to advance. And we're gonna have a horrible restart and probably lose 5 spots. So yeah, basically. And Mark blew up, so of course he's the one that gets eliminated. Obviously. Alright, green flag is out for 7 laps in this segment. Very exciting. I remember when I was little, I hated the All-Star race because A, no points were on the line. $1 million really didn't mean a whole lot to me. Probably meant a lot to like the guys that were actually racing for it. But then you realize that the purse for most races is more than $1 million to the winner for, like, you know, fucking Daytona, Indianapolis. There was one year where Pocono paid out fucking $1.5 million to the winner. That was weird. I don't know what that was all about, but that was a thing. So, like, yeah, basically. The point I'm trying to make is that, yeah. And then the fact that it was broken up into segments, so it was just cautions all the time. I remember hating that most of all. It's just the segments were so stupid. And now every race has segments. Isn't that cool? Isn't that really cool how, you know, the worst part about the All-Star race was implemented into fucking the regular NASCAR? That's great. Yeah. It's awesome is what it is. The word that I'm looking for is awesome. Okay, so in all actuality in this race, we need to be into 10th if we're going to have any hope in the inversion helping us in any capacity. So, and the likelihood that the entire field is inverted to 10, I don't actually know what the randomization odds are for the invert, but the only spots that get inverted are in the top 10, so... Yeah, basically, we need a lot of help. I need to pass 4 cars. 4 cars in the next 3 laps, and I can't even pass Benson without hitting him. And now we're just fucking 3 wide. Sure, why not? I didn't even gain a spot. Didn't even gain a spot from that exchange. And this is the best possible car I could have. I picked the best possible parts because exhibition races don't actually burn condition on your parts, even if you wreck, which is interesting. It's a nice thing to have, but it's also kind of raises some question marks about what exactly is going on in these races. But yeah, as you can see, even in the best possible car, I'm still barely even hanging on here. And in all honesty, if I can't even get into 10th, I don't even want to be in the next segment because there's no way we're winning in 5 laps from bitch-ass 14. So, honestly, Bobby Labonte, I hope you win the All-Star race. Go get him, Bobby. I believe in you. I believe in Bobby Labonte's supremacy. Oh, the car doesn't turn. And, yeah. Some things never change. This game sucks. Does it show us where the inversion happened? Wherever Kurt Busch was running, we don't actually get to see where the field is. Like, does anyone see Dale? I don't see Dale. Oh, he was on the outside. I think they had inverted from us like 6th or 8th, which is a pretty good invert. I would have been able to really utilize that if this car wasn't such shit. So yeah, there you have it. Boy, that is 12 minutes of my life I am never getting back right there. Alright, well, next. It's All-Star, not All-Star. It's Coke 600 time. What am I going to do about this situation? Do we just take the fucking hit? I think we just take the fucking hit. So, as far as this fucking bullshit is concerned, we have $68, and the shortest that I can repair this is 2 races. But I need it literally now. I need it to be fixed now. It's a 5656. That's the best piece that I have. So an idea would be to use chassis 1 today. And then fucking 4 races on... I don't know, dude. I hate my life. See, the obvious solution here is to repair this for 4 races. Because I can afford that. And just fucking hope that I don't wreck this car in the next 4 starts. Of which are... hello? Who won the All-Star? Kurt Busch from the poll on that. Okay. Good job, Kurt, taking home the million. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 races. So we have to take it all the way to Michigan. Dover's gonna suck. I could wreck there. Pocono's just hard. Michigan, I mean, what matters in Michigan is drafting. Yeah, it'll be fine. Everything's fine. My life is not falling apart. Everything's 100% fine. So let's just slap these pieces on. We already know it's a car rating of 57. So that's the best car I've ever had. We were faster than Bobby Labonte. We were faster than a few guys in there. Do we have 25th place speed? That is really the only question that I have at this point. I doubt we're going to get the qualifying objective because qualifying at 1.5 tracks is cracked. You actually need to have like a good setup for that. Especially if your car is shit. Because let's just watch it here. Because the first lap's a throwaway lap. Because of course it is. Because why would we, be able to have 2 opportunities to have a good run? Like, I don't know if that's supposed to simulate you coming up to speed from the pit lane. Because and in fact, every EA NASCAR game after this one, you roll out of the pit lane. Which is definitely better on presentation. But it takes a fucking 1.5 years. And I'm pretty sure you can be up to speed on the first lap. Like, I don't know why we're going 40 miles an hour slower coming to the fucking line just to waste lap number 1 to always be dead last. Like, I don't know what the fuck that's all about. That's honestly one of the biggest issues that I have with this game. Like, aside from the ally and rival system, that's one of the biggest issues I have is just like lap 1 in qualifying is just fucking worthless. Like, there's some tracks where you can get pole on lap 1 even if, even though it's such shit, but, like, that's not most tracks, especially plate tracks. The ones that are the longest that you have to put up with. Oh my god, we got the qualifying objective. Hey! Good start to the weekend. Good start to the weekend. That was even a best lap. I didn't even go that fast in the All-Star race with draft. That's curious. Anyway, Motorsports Mecca something. Only $258,000 to the winner of the longest race in NASCAR. That's surprising. You would think that this would be one of the races with the biggest purses. Also, Casey started last. That's disappointing. But here we go. 40 laps lie ahead at Charlotte. 40 laps lie ahead at Charlotte. So this is a pretty easy track. Not as easy as Texas, but not as hard as Atlanta. We're in a very, we're dead center on the, it doesn't turn. Okay. Alright, we have no pace. That's great. That's wonderful. That's spectacular. Go away. Alright. Or you could not go away. Or you could just fucking kill me and destroy the car. Hey, remember the fact that I needed to drive this car for the next fucking 4 races? Boy, it sure would have been nice if I'd, not gotten the car destroyed on lap fucking 1 of the first of 4 races that I need to run the chassis on. Okay, so we're back up to 31st. It looks like I've got pace to get the qualifying sponsor finishing objective even. And there's someone that just blew up. That was for position. Might have been Arnhold. May have been Bill Elliott because, you know. But this really doesn't matter because the pit crew is shit. I don't remember if they screwed up under that stop we just did. I don't know if, them having an issue at one point in the race makes it less likely that they'll have another issue later on in the race. Because we went through a lot of events in Tony Raines where they just kept screwing up every single stop. I don't really know, dude. But, like, that's just the thing, is that, we have the pace, we have the car to run 25th, which is kind of shocking. But I think that has to do with this track actually being, Lowe's and not Atlanta. They're just slower here. Like, look at this. I'm not even going that fast through the corner. And yeah, sure, I've got one lap fresher tires than everyone, but like, that's not... I mean, yeah, that does make a difference when the fuel, or yeah, the tire wear, window is so much shorter because it's a 10% race. If it was a 100% race, one lap barely makes a difference. But on a 10% race, one lap is like 10 laps difference on 100%. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe, yeah. Also, great alternate paint scheme for old Jonathan there. Because, yeah, look at us. We're just flying. I think, you know what? I think I might have talked myself into believing that this pace is a result of us pitting. Maybe it has a lot to, because, like, everyone was so much faster than I was on the start, but that was Ricky Rudd and Michael Waltrip. Waltrip shouldn't be that fast, but Rudd's, a race-winning car. He definitely should not have been back there. And now that, the race is settled out, we've actually got drivers running where they actually should be running. So now I'm passing guys that I should be faster than, as opposed to Rudd being just fucking 25th for no reason. But yeah, car feels good. That's surprising. We just need to keep shoving more overhauls in. But I got the other shop edition because I did want to build an actual engine at some point. Because if we can get a 9 racer, like I said, I wanted to get the championship in season 2, but the way that this season's going, I thought we'd be doing just a little bit better than this. I thought we'd be like maybe 23rd in points. Not bitch-ass 33rd like I was before miraculously winning at California. But even then, we're still just teetering at the back end of the top 30. We ain't even got provisional starting spots in NASCAR lore. I believe that's 25th, right? No, they changed that. They changed that, I think, right around when this game came out, like 2002. They changed the top 35 because, like, Jeff Burton DNQ'd at Atlanta once. And that was, like, the entire reason that they changed it. So, like, the entire field has provisionals, and then you have the past champion provisional, and it just makes it just basically impossible to make a NASCAR race. It's just kind of wild. But you know what? The All-Star race may have been entirely and utterly pointless, but it was good for one thing. It gave me a chance to practice coming to the pit lane under green at Charlotte. Will I utilize that knowledge gained from the All-Star race, or will I just suck ass at pitting? I think we all know the answer to that question, because we're coming down this time by, and we just need a good stop. Just need a fucking good stop. I feel like I say this every race, but we just need a good stop. Please, please, guys, please help me out. Help a brother out. Help a brother out with a good pit stop. Come on. You know you want it. Yeah, I know you want it. I need to stop allowing all these apps to send me notifications because I've just got so much crap. So much crap on this timeline, or notifications timeline anyway. It's game day, Los Angeles fans. Yeah, it's also fucking Jackman falling on his face for the third fucking race in a row time. Horrible pit stop. We're losing a bunch of time. Will we get the finishing objective? Unlikely. Yeah, we're already outside this position. Well, actually, we just need to LePage without dying in the process. Because there's still people on the pit lane. We're only 28th, and I've got 20 laps to make up time. We definitely had, like, 20th place speed when we had a lap fresher tires than everyone. Now really everyone actually pit earlier. Like, there's hardly anyone that pit this time. Yeah. Hardly anyone pit that time by. So everyone on the track has worse tires than me. So we're still at a tire advantage to most people. But we'll see if it actually makes a difference. And there's still people pitting, so... You know what? That was a terrible pit stop. But it actually wasn't that bad. It was only like half a second slower than the worst pit crew's normal expected pit stop time. Like, even with that dude falling flat on his fucking face, they must have been on pace for like a lightning fast stop. Like maybe a 16. But like, that dude fell on his fucking face, and we still are making a killing here. Look at that. I'm already into the position, but now, oh, we're making up even more spots. Oh my goodness gracious, we might actually have 20th place speed. Have not passed Johnny Benson, and yet I'm still in the position that I need to be. That is amazing. Oh, okay, Piglet, we are in business. The business quiz. I don't know. Yep. That is 21st. That is a good run. And we still got 16 laps to go to try and close in on these bitches up in the front here. So, yeah, this is a good race. I'm feeling good now. Oh, I'm feeling way better than I was before, let me tell you that. See, this is more along the lines of how I expected most of this playthrough to go. Like, I thought we'd be running like 21st every race. But no, we've been bitch-ass 39th. From time to time, so I am there. This is better. This is better. If we could just get a more consistent pit crew, and if we could just get, you know, if we could not stagnate for 6 races without having a shop edition coming through, that'd be great. That would be really good. But if we can just get sponsor objective every race, it should get easier and easier as long as I'm picking them up now and shoving upgrades into the car. We should, in theory, be able to keep up with the sponsor expectations. And then it's just a question, because we have 18 races on these sponsors, which means that after, I believe, Kansas, we'll have another selection of sponsors. And we're just going to have to hope that those are good sponsors, too. But, like, if we can get a couple more upgrades in, finishing 25th every week should not be a problem. It just comes down to if we can keep up with the financials. Because we've been struggling on that home front, and we've been struggling on the finishing races home front too. 20th, we're actually fast enough to get 19th, and Mayfield is not blocking me, so I can only imagine that he is like, you know, his AI node has like turned off for whatever reason, because that's insane. I tried to pass him as cleanly as possible there, but it still feels like my existence was affecting him there. Yeah, we got good speed. Like, I don't know if I hadn't died on the start, we might have driven actually further up instead of, you know, just stagnating in 20th. And if the pit crew didn't screw up, we'd be, you know, 2 seconds down the road, so I'd be in 15th. I don't think this was a top 10 race, because the top 10's like entering turn 3 right now. We're coming out of turn 2. But yeah, I definitely underestimated this car after the All-Star race, because I've always experienced the All-Star race as a bit of a red herring. Is that sure, you'll run decently in that, but once you actually get to the race, the Coke 600, the car kind of drives like shit. But no, we are running pretty much exactly where we were in the All-Star race. So that's surprising. Anyway, this race is almost over. We've probably got like maybe 10 minutes of footage at this point. 32 minutes into the recording, but like nothing's happened in any of these races. Oh yeah, and this is the Coke 600, so it's a day-night or like evening-night transition race. And it's so short that the sun hasn't even gone down yet. I mean, the track is definitely darker than it was at the start, but like, you know, you can really experience it in the 100% races. You can even experience it pretty well in a 25% race, but yeah. Also, what was that about you being faster than me at the start, Michael? Oh man, oh how the mighty have fallen. Yeah, look at this dude. Looky here, looky here. Oh, baby, baby. I mean, he's of course going to block me all the way off the track because, you know, Michael Waltrip, a very aggressive driver, as he's known to have been over the years. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We're going to pass two of them. 17th. Man, if I could just run this good every week, I'd be so happy. But this is on a fresh car. That's going to be terrible after this race because, you know, one piece of the car got damaged. So we're going to lose everything that the car had.
We're falling back. Focus on your marks, buddy. Okay, we're clear. 2 to go.
And then just blowing one corner cost me one spot, almost two. You know, the usual. I didn't think we were going to catch Ward, but it would have been nice. Anyway, white flag's out for someone. We're trying to take 17th still. Which is good. That's a good fight, I would say. I would indeed say that's a good fight. Let's get a look. See, the problem with getting new sponsors with, you know, 6 races to go in the season, biggest issue with that is if it's an average finish and average qualifying, we need to rely on having good runs at the start of next year. You know, otherwise we're just going to be omega fucked, and it's all because I picked a sponsor that I was doing good in the previous season and couldn't translate into the next year. Get fucked, Michael. Get fucked, Michael. Hell yeah, dude. Stewart wins and Gordon doesn't. You'll love to see it. Yeah, this track's got absolutely no camera angles for thumbnails, so I guess we're going to have to save it for Dover. Oh, that's so much money. Okay. Previous bank 14K, new total 271K. That's more fucking like it. That is more fucking like it. Okay. Well, there's not a whole lot we can do here. This is just existing. 7 races to go on that. Yeah. Yeah. Standings. Stewart to the top of the standings by a half race. He's only got 2 wins on the season, but don't worry. The summer of Stewart will continue, I'm sure. And we are 28th still, even with that good run. Yep. That's annoying. Alright, time for a track that I despise. With a default setup that I probably also despise. 56 overall for this track. I wish it was 66. Dover! It's already one of my most hated tracks to drive. And we've got a shit setup. I mean, I'm not even doing that good right now. We need to go like 55 in the corners in order to have even a shot. And it doesn't turn. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, we just need to hope for a qualifying objective in this one. I'm thinking 37th. Yeah, typical. Fucking typical. Yeah, I have to slow down a lot more there. This is a terrible lap. I mean, if we could just get 7 spots better on this fucking lap compared to the first one, we're in business. I'll just take qualifying objective at this fucking race. Come on! How do we do? 22nd. Okay. That's good. I mean, not really, because I'm starting on the outside. Could have maybe done a little bit better. I mean, we could have done better, but like, I don't know how much more. Both corners were pretty slow. I don't know how much more would have made a difference. It might have put us on the bottom. That'd be nice. Anyway, normally you have a quick start at Dover. It's one of the only tracks in the game that you have a quick start compared to the field. But it really doesn't matter because this track sucks and they don't care. The AI does not care about your personal problems. They will eat your ass up for dinner and chew you up and spit you out. So I'm just going to hope for a clean race so the car isn't destroyed for next week. And yeah, and stuff. Hey, the good news is that I don't have to pay to repair the chassis. So that's a little bit of money that we're saving. Yeah, that's good. That's a good thing. Save a little bit of money. Oh my goodness, dude. Is that Stewart? That is, in fact, Stewart losing spots on the top. Yeah, that's the thing about this track, is that if you get stuck up on the outside, if the AI even gets stuck up on the outside, they get screwed. Wow. Falling through the field is Stewart. Now we just need to wait for the actual slow guys to fall back. I don't even care about having a good run in this race. If we can get the sponsor objective, I will be over the moon. Honestly. Oh, Gordon just slid up and into the wall there and lost a bunch of time. That's good. Hey! Oh, contact. What is going on? That's someone blowing up. That is Nadu blowing up, and they're not giving me room. Okay, well, we're 20th. But there's a bunch of A-level drivers behind me, regardless, so that's not cool in the slightest. And Gordon's back, so him being in the wall didn't even make a difference. So that's annoying, and I'm up the track, and they're just going to drive around me. Fantastic. See, that's what I need to watch out for, is actually, in all honesty, maybe I want to keep Gordon in front of me so that he can make room for me to get past the other Gordon. That's positive. Yeah, I'd like to put a little bit more separation between myself and 25th. I don't particularly expect to get the sponsor objective, but if we could, that'd be crazy. And there goes any hope of me not having any physical damage. Yeah, love when that happens. Also, Newman is still behind me. Dude is one of the best ratings in the game, and he is fucking behind me. Like, it really must be said. That's pretty pathetic. The way I drive this track is kind of similar in a way to Darlington Turn 1, where I'm getting out of the gas in the center to make sure that it points. The only thing that matters is running the bottom. Like this, being up the track like this, suicide. I don't even care if I get demonetized, dude. That's just what it is. It's a bad idea. Like, that's the only thing that's keeping me in this position right now. Like, the car's already fallen off so hard. This is not a place where you commonly get natural cautions, even though these guys really slow down a lot for the pit lane. You'd think that the AI lines would clip between the people pitting and the people on the track, but it actually does not happen very often. I don't know if I've ever seen it, in fact. It's just super rare to get natural cautions at this track. Which is honestly, I think not having natural cautions is better than having them basically every race. Like, it happens on rookie difficulty quite often for some reason. Like, almost every race has a self-spin. And it's like, what are you guys doing? And to be fair, this was the era of, like, some of the hardest driving cars in NASCAR history. Maybe not NASCAR history, but the fact that the field was, you know, so much more even back than, like, in the 60s. You know, you had to drive the track perfectly from start to finish in order to even have a sniffing chance at having a good run, let alone winning. Like, this is just such a cutthroat era. But actually, I've driven off pretty far from what I believe is 25th. So, and we're closing in on these guys. I don't particularly expect to be able to pass them. But, no. That's 25th, I believe, Terry Labonte back there, and he's going to be faster than me because of course he is. Oh, we still got 5 laps to go on this run, and it's just falling off so hard. Pit crew's going to fuck us. If we get 25th, it'll be a miracle. We're so bad. We're so fucking bad. Okay, we got a pit cycle happening. I've got a shit car that doesn't want to drive. We're still 2 laps away from pitting. Boy, I could use a caution right now. Just saying, game. Just saying. Yeah, these guys are so much better than me than they're passing me on the outside at this point. Like, that's just where it's at. Like, normally, they can't pass you on the outside. Even if you're slow. But we're just that bad. And scrubbing off even more speed for no reason. Caution, please. Right now. This exact moment. 3, 2, 1, caution. No. I can't have shit. That's not a very surprising set of circumstances right there. Okay, we are pitting. So is Johnny. Is he going to fuck me over because of that? Doesn't look like it. Alright, half decent pit lane entry. 17 seconds is the estimated time. If they get that, I will be very happy. Boy, they look pretty slow, but slow is better than mistakes. And, yeah, I shouldn't have even opened my fucking mouth. Alright, so, 35th. How does 35th sound to y'all? Because there goes Johnny, and we haven't even lifted the left side. 19, 20, 21 seconds versus an estimated 17. And we're 37th, 8th. Yeah. And also I'm a lap down, so I can't throw the caution to bunch the field up. Yep. Fuck this game. Yeah, we lost 14 spots because the pit crew can't fucking do anything. I really appreciate how this keeps happening. Alright, so... caution, actually. Here we go. Spinning out, crossing the line, and we're not a lap down. Hell yeah, dude. I'm actually going to pit again just to have fresher tires. And yeah. This game sucks, by the way. Actually... Oh boy. Yeah, it's a double file restart for the guys up front. Because it's not under 10 to go. Or under 11 to go is the actual verbiage of the rule there. Yeah, I got 12 laps to somehow make up 10 spots. And this was really the only way to do it after we got fucked by the pit crew, so... I don't feel bad about this at all. Like, we need the fucking money, dude. We need the money. Ooh. Oh, they're kind of checking each other up. I mean, we've got so many laps to go that I don't even really need to push it here. And 25th is right in front of me. But the car falls off so hard at this track that I kind of want to just get there. Especially if I can't even pass Brett Bodine. Move your slow ass. Fuck off. Go away. There it is. Yep, just like that. I mean, when you're fast, this game is fun. When you're... This game is most fun when you're, like, a tenth slower than the fastest car on the track, and you just need to dig as hard as you can and hit the marks perfectly, like, and just find a way around the track just a little bit better. Like, if the leader is a tenth faster, and you can utilize the draft to even that out, oh, that's when this game is peak. Or when you've got someone fast coming up behind you. Yeah.
Leader's interval's about 9 seconds. Take care of your car. We'll get him.
I did a, I was doing a save of this off screen, like, back in June with, I think it was 50% races, and we got to Season 2 Texas, and basically, it was me and Stewart, right? We were the 2 fastest cars on the track, and, like, no one else could keep up, but Stewart, being the leader, was just so much faster than everyone, and he put, like, 6 seconds on me in the first run, and I was actually allowed to make, you know, wedge adjustments in that playthrough. So I just took out half a round of wedge, and then just like that, I was knocking off tenths after tenths after tenths. And that was Season 2 pit crew, so they weren't screwing up every single stop. So I was actually able to keep in breathing distance with Stewart. I don't know what happened, but at some point I got the lead. We might have gone, like, off pit road sequence somehow. Like, maybe a natural caution happened to come out. As unlikely as it may have been, but Stewart got behind me, and he was taking off a tenth per lap, and I was like, oh, fuck off. No fucking chance, dude. And then I started, and then, like, as, like, the final 10 laps were happening, I was just faster than him again. I was like, no. Anthony, this was supposed to be our absolute major fight to the death. This was supposed to be it, Tony. This was supposed to be the race. The battle. Oh my god, the leader is so far away from everyone else. What is going on over there? Alright, well, we've got some fucking F1 shenanigans happening here, where the leader is just the entire track ahead of second place. And I'm actually not going to beat Casey in this race, so that would not have been sponsor money with the first set of sponsors. Somehow, these guys might be laps down, actually. Yeah, that was not a pass for position, so it's a good thing I kept Hermie behind me, because I was thinking of letting him go and just passing Fittipaldi. But that would have been a mistake. Anyway, Arnhold wins by 4 fucking seconds, because this game is very fair and balanced. And we finished 25th, and I need to get a thumbnail on this race, because Charlotte's thumbnail opportunities are non-existent. Oh wow, someone ran over the camera there. I wasn't looking at the screen. Ooh. Oh. Werewolves of London. Alright, well the hope is that there was a good thumbnail in there somewhere. That's the dream. That right there is the dream. Speaking of dream, look at all this money. We got money. Yay, I like money. Arnhold led all but 2 laps. Sure. Yeah, Casey was a lap down. Trash. Who was next in line then? For me. Kenny Wallace. Was he even on the screen? I don't know. That was pretty much a miracle 25th place. Like, probably should not have happened. But you know what? I've stopped caring. So, that's going to do it. Oh, I unlocked Dale Earnhardt again because it didn't save. I think we're going to be unlocking Dale Earnhardt multiple times throughout this playthrough. So that leaves Stewart only 56 points ahead of Arnhold, who already has, that's only his 3rd win. Jarrett has 3. Stewart has 2. Very diverse set of winners, though. We got a diverse set of winners. Unfortunately, Gordon is included in the list. Newman's even got... Jeff Burton 8th. What a season for Jeff Burton so far. Bobby's mid. Harvick hasn't won yet. Lol. Kurt Busch won the All-Star race. Good for him. As for us, we gain a spot in points, up to 27th. Wow, that is cool. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching this episode of the Classic Career Mode on NASCAR Thunder 2004 here on the Kamikaze Games channel. Big shout out to my members, the Mega Appreciators. And yeah, thanks for coming.